I think whenever you lose one of your top defensemen, it's definitely an adjustment. But I thought some guys, they stepped up there. That was two hard teams that fought pretty hard there. It was a good hockey game, and it just came up short there. But I thought it was a pretty competitive game, and unfortunately, they won the special teams, and that can kind of be a difference in winning hockey games.
Do you notice any extra elements of physicality in that game, maybe compared to the last few?
Yeah, it's definitely probably much closer to a playoff game out of most of the other games we've had this year. But these are two good teams, competing hard for the division, and I'm sure we will see them a lot more further down the road. So it's a competitive game, and give them credit. But I thought we had a pretty good game as well.
Warren, you mentioned losing Mikey, but you guys also lost Tanner really early on. I mean, how do you, as a forward group, deal with going down to 11 forwards that early?
Yeah, obviously it's not ideal, and I think it just gives guys more of an opportunity to take on more ice time, and I thought honestly the whole group played pretty well, and they had their push, and we were pushing too. I think on the power play there's a couple of chances I think we'd like to bear down on, and maybe it's a different game, right? But like I said, it was a competitive game.
Two games in a row with a goal for Q. How nice is it to kind of see him turning good play into production?
Yeah, I think what they always say, the first one's always the hardest, and for him you could definitely tell he was gripping the stick pretty tight. So really nice to see him get one last game, and today a little bit more relaxed and finish on his chance. So that's the Q we know, works really hard, has a high-end skill, and logs a lot of minutes for this team, and he's an important piece.
Warren, you're obviously pretty familiar with Q's game. Haven't played against him a lot the last few years. Has there been anything that maybe you didn't know about or that's impressed you kind of playing on his side now?
Yeah, I think through the years I kind of saw him more on the wing. Him playing in the center, he's such a big body with so much speed that it's kind of hard to contain when he's moving so fast with his frame. But you can see why he was drafted so high. He's got that skill that not a lot of players have, and that hockey IQ. So we need him to keep playing well, and I know he will. And yeah, he's a big part of this team.